church folk, as professed believers and Christians, sometimes we rejoice in another brother's fall. I know I'm right about it. We rejoice in gossiping about something, some misfortune that has happened to one of our brothers or sisters in Christ. I pity you when you celebrate the ruin or the misfortune of another brother and sister in Christ. Because what happens is that at some point or another, and had you known, you would not have done it, God is going to turn things around. And that evil tongue that you use on that brother, that sister, you'll have to lay on your bed of affliction, or you'll have to go through a storm, and you'll wonder, well, what in the world did I do to cause this to come upon me? When God's word says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm, when God's word says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue in your mouth, every tongue that rises against me, I shall condemn in judgment. Listen, God ain't playing. You keep on being evil. You keep on being mean.
Thank you, God.
Glory to God.
Paul, my grace. Macedonia, my grace. Javania, my grace. My grace. Sufficient again means enough. All you need.
My God, my God.
You say, well, I don't understand that. But believe it.
Amen.
Believe it. That's all God wants you to do is believe Him. If you believe Him, if you trust Him, there is no secret what God can do. Anybody believe that today? I'm going to take the greater your struggle, the more fierce and intensified your pain, the greater your reward, the greater blessing. God is doing something in you and through you so that you can do something for Him. And He's getting ready. And this is His word, not mine. He said, I'll open the windows of heaven. And that guarantee and promise is not just for those who tithe, but for those who trust. That's why He said, I'll open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. In other words, you can't handle blessings, plural. I've got one for you. I'll pour it out and you won't even have room. The blessing is so big that it couldn't get through one of heaven's windows. I've got to open up all of them and pour you out this blessing. Your little teenage mind, your little finite mind will not contain. We even understand it. That's what Paul meant about God doing abundantly, that God doing abundantly above all that we can act or think, that He's able to do for us, not just in abundance, but overflowing above anything you can even imagine. When you have imagined your greatest request, God says, that ain't nothing.
Have mercy.
Thank you, Lord.
3 seconds. 3 seconds. Close your eyes and imagine your greatest request right now. 3 seconds. Your greatest request. I guess the one with your eyes ain't imagining nothing. You got one worse. Okay, that's probably 3 or 4 seconds. You better stop before Nick goes to sleep. Your greatest imagination, your greatest request can't even compare to what God wants to do for you.
Have mercy.
Satan has some of you believing that, well, no, there's no need me asking God for this because that'll never happen. Talking to a person the other day who was talking about a financial blessing that they needed. And said they wouldn't be able to do some of the things they need to do because it would take a miracle to get what they needed to do. I said, that's good. That's what God specializes in.
Amen.
No doubt.
But Satan makes you doubt. And he limits your thinking to that God only gives you food, clothes, water, and your basic needs. But his word says, now that's what we think he'll only give us our basic needs, but his word says he'll do exceeding abundantly
Thank you, God.
above. And he includes the word all
Yes, God.
that you can imagine.
Amen.
Amen.
I imagine God doing exceeding abundantly above all of that. As a pastor, I can think for his people in Macedonia, for the ministry in Macedonia. And I'm hoping that you will change your mindset to think the same way. That if this ministry belongs to God,
Wow.
he can do what he wants to do with it. Now the question is, do you want to be a part of what he's doing? Do you want to be involved in what he's doing?
Yes, yes.
Don't get left out, because he wants all of us to participate. When we get in the presence of God, when life is over here, there are going to be some Christians in heaven without any rewards. Why? Because your works would have gotten burned up, because you had the wrong motives. And so God's not going to cancel your salvation and send you to hell, but you're going to be in heaven without any rewards. That's why I don't agree with the lyrics of the song, well, if I can just make it in. And I don't want to just make it in. I want to see some of the things that my eyes have not seen and my ears have not heard. And the things that have not heard. I want some of that. As Sergeant Sylvania said, I want some of that day. Those things that we cannot imagine, I want some of them.
Yes, amen.
I mean, God promised them to you, so why don't you want them?
Amen.
I'm finished. Somebody said, Grace is all you need
Thank you, God.
Amen. Amen.
for your pain, for your suffering, for your depression,
Yes, yes,
for whatever. Grace is sufficient. It's enough.
yes.
And I would to God today, as we extend the invitation, that you would release yourself from the guilt and the pain of the past and step out and surrender with your hands up and say, Lord, I believe what you say. And I am positioning myself to be a recipient of all your promises. Not some, but of all your promises. On the condition that you use me to do what you've called me to do.
Amen.
Stop putting your life on hold. Stop putting your life on hold and step into the circle of blessings that God has for you. God, thank you now that you have heard our prayers. You've seen our tears, and you are adding life, blessings, prosperity to us. And as we extend this invitation, if there's one who has heard the message and the Spirit of Christ moves upon your heart to invite him into your life, you can come even now as we rest on our feet. Chimes of time ring out the news. Another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for added strength, your courage to renew. Do not be disheartened, for I bring hope to you. It is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, and yours to accept or reject. As we remain standing, we'll read the responsive